Now let's head into this nasty valley here. We're supposed to deal with this fungus. Burn it. Burn it. I know. It really sorries the heart of a hobbit to burn mushrooms. And we also need to get rid of the nasty flowers in this area also. As if that's going to help all that much. We'll have to burn that horrid city to a ground and all the influence it has around here. And get rid of all the evil around this valley. It took 3,000 years to make this evil, and I'm hoping it doesn't take another 3,000 years in order to get rid of it. Even the fog looks particularly nasty here. Nasty and is about to strike you. That's probably what's causing the poisoning of the plants. If you could get rid of all of it, things will slowly improve. Well, when I start to see birches that look more of a natural color, I think things will really improve. And bats that are almost as big as I am. That's if we exclude the wingspan. Ooh, a dire horn. One of the bounties was to kill some of those. Well then, let's get rid of these goats. And once we're done with that, we could find the biggest goat of them all, because I think that's what we're required to do, right? Down with goats, and I don't mean the riding goats that some people ride in Mordor either. And Moria. Oh, ah. I really need to keep those two names separate. I think the chief of our goats will be out in this direction, so I'm going to head out this way. Take care of a couple of goats along the path, or actually lack of a path now, because goats aren't exactly known for following the paths of others. And I think I need to head up this away to find what I'm looking for. Hold on. That's creatures right there. Aha! So it's time for us to deal with this one. See if we can take care of a couple of others. And that'll take care of one of our bounties. Yeah, of course this goat's tougher than the rest. Whew. Ooh, that's a real nasty place. And a Kiergrim. Well, that's a particularly ugly Kiergrim. And that's saying a lot considering how ugly Kiergrim are in general. It looks like a little place to give you a taste of what the dead city would be like. We're getting near the source of this river. Actually, I think this source might be through here, unfortunately. Is this thing gonna fall off? Oh, it quickly loses interest. Thank you. Now, oh, hold on. that looks like our source. Looks like a good spot to check. A good place to sample water. The water appears to be somewhat clean. Well, somewhat clean is pretty good for this area. That means it's not going to be completely hopeless to clear out this water at some point. And we just have to clear out whatever's downstream. It appears opposite that little town which had the water source, we have a little bit of a ranger camp. Hello.
Now then.
Hi there. Alright. Now I suppose I need to find that other water source. Ooh. And I thought those were bad. Look at this nasty thing. Yick. Very yick. Deserves to be ambushed. We don't want it to foul up these other mushrooms here that are near it. So I have a feeling that I'll think twice before eating mushrooms that are picked from this valley. After some difficulty, I found another tributary. Now, let's see what this water is like. Somewhat clean. At least for this valley. I think my next test spot is on the other side of this real nasty river. I just have to get across this bridge, which I'm sure is held by something nasty. I see a goat there. I've seen worse things holding bridges, that's for sure. Well, who built this bridge? It's definitely not of Mordor architecture. Right? Well, I can see they repurposed it because you have green flames there. Yeah. Well, that's nasty looking, but that could have been done after the fact. It looks just like too much like detailed architecture to be a Mordor design, I think. Apparently, I didn't need to go way up there. I needed to come down here. Well, let's check out the water. Someone watches you as you examine the corrosive and vile waters. Yeah, it looks like they'll be vile with these things around. Is this who's watching me? Well, apparently not. Well then, who's watching me? Ah! Oh! Rauniel. Well, normally I will trust a river maiden in this area. I'm not too sure about that. Let's be careful here.
What interest have you with this river? Speak now.
I was just trying to see where the corruption is.
You are the first I have met who wishes to seek a cure for my river.
Well, yes, I am the keeper of these waters. Or at least once I was. That was long ago, when it was known as the Morgulduin. Now I am but a prisoner of the Witch King, and endless tears of agony befoul the waters I love. It is not physically I stand before you. My appearance here is only a creation of your mind. This projection of my thoughts has stolen the full extent of my power. Can you assist in my escape from the watery prison of the Ethel Guar? First, you must collect the urns of pure water that remain hidden in the Roth Duath. They will break the wards that prohibit my escape. They are located at one end of the bridge of the Ethel Guar. Please, hurry. So I need to retrieve an urn from the hills of eastern Rothduath, retrieve an urn from outside the barrows of Gorthodnur, and complete dwelling in the hills. All right. What's this? There's a house down there? Interesting. Hmm. To your surprise, you spy a small cabin precariously resting in the hills of the Morgul Vale. It looks as if the cabin is occupied by a family. But is it not strange? Men have not lived in the Morgul Vale for many years. And no horses are going to run over you while you're trying to read. Whew. Really? Yes, perhaps it's worth investigating the ramshackle cabin and see who dwells there. Yeah, this is most strange. What have we got here? Uh, you're kidding me. An entire family? Hmm. All right. Uh, hello there. You greet the man and ask him his name. He does not answer your question at first, and neither does he look you in the eye when he does at last speak. Wouldst thou care to assist my family, traveler? The gale coming off yonder peak chills us to the very bone. A fire might stave off the chill, and could be tenned with some of the wood that lies aground, waiting to be plucked. What sayest thou? Language is a few years off? All right. Hello there. Yes. You greet the woman and ask her for her name. She does not answer your question, nor does she look me in the eye. My family becomes more famished with every day that passes. The meat of the bats and the crawlers of this land could sustain us. Wilt thou help us stave off hunger for a while longer? Uh, yeah? Yeah, I didn't think you'd have anything to say. Well, you guess you don't want goat meat any? I suppose the goat meat would probably be even worse. Probably tried it once and said, "Wuck." So at least they're not completely strange if they're going for crawlers and bats instead. Spider and insect slater and Imla Morgul. Wonderful. Oh, oh, bat! I volunteer. Yeah, rabbit bat meat. I don't know. I'd better cook it well. I think I found everything that they asked for me here at this Brigadoon household. Let's see how they're doing. You hand the man the wood, to which he asked, Thou hast done what thou must. When thy task is finished, wilt thou also aid my child? All right. And what does she say? You have certainly hand the woman the troubling meats for which she asked. Thou hast done what thou must. When thou task is finished, wilt thou also aid my child? Their words were precisely the same. That's strange. The child looks around slowly before clearing his throat, as if he were uttered not a word for years. Oh, my doll! I must have my doll returned. It is all I have. Oh, could you help me find it, please? I'll look for the doll. I hope the goat didn't eat it. Now, where would I find this doll? Well, it's not being held by this arm. I hope the doll isn't this arm or anything like that, because that would be really nasty. Nasty indeed. Ugh. Oh, hold on. What's this? A child's toy. Is this the doll or something more sinister? Well, the toy crumbles to dust in your hand. Within it lies a medallion of Sauron? Well, a medallion of Sauron. Well, why am I not shocked about this? Oh, wasn't there a shack here a few moments ago? Either I made the wrong turn. Your vision now clear. You see it as no dwelling at all. Oh, yeah. Treacherous spirits. 3 treacherous spirits. Well, now that of course makes a whole lot more sense. And there's one of the urns I think I'm supposed to be looking for. Aha! They were hiding the urn from me. Oh well. They're not going to let me kill them, are they? There you go. Not them. Now, what with that craziness? I guess they were just here to lead me astray. You have overcome the deception of the spirits housed within the forgotten watching stone. Their purpose remains unknown to you, but you feel certain you must not underestimate the malice of this place. Well, yeah. Well, what am I going to find at the other urn, I wonder? No illusions here, but yeah. Definitely not a pretty place. Not pretty at all. Pour water into a vessel upon the bridge to Etherguar. Okay. Sounds strange. Here is the bridge to Ethelguar. And here you go, a foreboding vessel. Foulness is purged from the vessel as you pour the water into it. But it looks like the foulness doesn't want to be left alone. Oh well. Not really all that big of a surprise. And here's another vessel. I suppose the same thing's going to happen. Yep, I thought so. So as soon as I finish this, we will speak with Roniel again. And see how things are going. Whew. Feeling tired for a moment. Now, where were we? Oh, there she is. Thanks for coming up to see me.
You have done as I asked. I can sense it.
Still, though you've done what I've asked, there is more to be done if I'm to be free and restore the river to its former glory.
There is but one more ward on the far side of the bridge.
What is this one more ward, and what do we need in order to free her? We'll have to find that out in the next episode of A Tale of Two Pine Leaves.